Hey guys, it's me Pinky. Today we had another update. I think one of the most discussed updates in the last time, just because there were some changes announced to UC that didn't come now. So I think we can all relax and wait if the changes will still come or if they are off the table fully. Then we have some new stuff we can see about Arena of Honor, but I already did a long video about what I thought, and this is mostly we can see rewards, so I guess you can browse them yourself. But also we finally have the new support dragon in the live game, which is this one, the Dragon Glory. So the last support dragon was the Lightning Dragon. This is the Glory Dragon. I think he looks pretty cool. I like the color, and he's moving a bit too much for my taste in this screen, but hey, it is what it is. So I just want to give you a quick overview over the different stages of the dragon, because every few levels, Wild 1, Drake 1 and so on, we can unlock other stuff. And the Lightning, the first support dragon, was pretty simple. Half of the levels were minimal stat bars for solo hitters and rally leaders basically, and the other half were a dragon power and dragon defense upgrade, which accounts for everyone, also rally joiners. So in case you're having 8 dragons with maxed dragon power and defense from the support lightning dragon, this made kind of a big difference compared to people not having the supporting dragon. And by the way, you might see why I think he's moving too much. Luckily this dragon is a bit different. Has a bit more interesting skills on it, also a bit of new stuff, which I will come to in the end. The first stage is just Dragon Power and Dragon Defense, one with 80k Dragon Power and 8k Dragon Defense. So far, so old. We kind of know it from the Lightning Dragon already. Just having those skills will power up all 3 of your first 3 dragons by 80k and 8k. I think it's very good to have, so I would try to get it. Either you are solo hitting, rally leading or rallying, or just rally joining, so it's always useful. The second thing is the Drake stage, where you can get 12% troop attack stats of each troop type. I think I will skip those when I unlock those, because I just think the other stages are more interesting. So I will leave the Drake 1 away, invest my points into this when I have everything else I want to have, because I think 12% stats is very minimal, and also it's only counting for people that are leading the rally or hitting solo. If you're a rally joiner, it doesn't make a difference if you have those talents applied or not, which also goes for everything else coming after this, so I will not say this again and again. And then we are coming to the first interesting fact, which is the young dragon stage. You can basically increase your crit chance by 10%, as you can see here, and your dragon protection chance by 10%, which means the maximum protection chance of 50% if you have your blessing maxed out. I will skip the adult dragon because I think this is the most interesting thing, and also it's a bit confusing to talk about the adult dragon. Then this will take the most time, and then go over the elder dragon, which just gives you 20% critical hit damage and 10% protection reduction. The young dragon and elder dragon, I believe, buff females the most. There's a very simple reason for that. With Danny, females profit the most from a very strong dragon, so having more crit chance and more crit damage will increase your average Danny damage at the start of the fight. So this is kind of I think buffing females more than bleed or weakness, just because the 150% from Danny normally make 27% more damage if you have the blessing maxed, just from the crit chance and crit damage. If you max this dragon out, this will go up to 40% extra damage. This is kind of a bit you should consider also for weakness, and of course for bleed, with all the follow-up and dragon flame skills and whatnot, so your dragon damage will rise by a bit. And then we are coming to the adult dragon and ancient dragon stage, which I think is the strongest point about this dragon, and also the most interesting, because it's something completely new. As you can see, it gives you increased cavalry damage dealt, 6% for the ancient dragon and another 4% for the adult dragon if maxed. So what does that mean? The simple answer is your troop damage will just be increased by 10%. So far so good. For everyone that is more interested on how to calculate this, I will try to back it up. At least how I understand this. Of course I could be wrong because we didn't see that live, but that just makes the most sense. As an example, let's take T5 Cavs, which have a base damage in barracks, a 137. Let's say you're having 33 base, just because this makes the speaking for me easier. So from barracks you get 170 troop attack combined with your 33 base, and then this gets multiplied by your stats. So if you are having 2000% stats, like I have 500% total attack, 1500% cavalry attack, makes combined 2000%. This means one troop of yours will make 3570 damage. Thanks to your base, the basic barrack attributes, and thanks to total attack, troop attack percentages. And then this just gets multiplied with your increased troop type damage from the Dragon Glory. In this case you will make 350, 360-ish more damage just from having this dragon, which is actually insane if you think about. This is just one force that will just push your damage by 10%. So I think maxing out this dragon and getting it is very important for everyone that wants to use his count for any fighting, like even for like rebel groups, for example. This just makes a big difference. So I will for sure try to get my best result in Arena of Honor to get the maximum of the Dragon Glory shards, the maximum of the currency in the Arena of Honor, so I can buy them all, so I can hopefully push the dragon very soon and just get a very nice upgrade. And I hope everyone kind of understands how strong 10% more damage of one troop type really is. So I hope you did like this very short overview.